Investment is vital in the overall growth of the church. Strategic investment shall be pursued as means of sustaining and funding the work of the ministry of the gospel. Every investment will be managed with prudence for the benefit of the church. Sustaining and improving the welfare of the clergy, pastors, and the members are as a means of encouraging them to engage and give their best in the service of God and humanity will be pursued. National issues. COVID-19 era challenges. COVID-19 started like a fairy tale in a distant Wuhan province in China and gradually but fast and mysteriously spread to every nation on earth. The WHO and the world government organs were struggling to understand how to respond to coronavirus pandemic. The worldwide lockdown affected everybody and everything. The devastation disrupted everything, socially, economically, educationally, health-wise, and well-being of the people were most threatened. Fear of death and hunger harassed the ordinary Nigerian in spite of the assistance and palliatives given by churches, NGOs, and the government. Everybody must take responsibility and protect himself or herself, the family, and our friends by doing the instructions given by the NCDC, the Presidential Task Force on this pandemic, and the Ministry of Health instructions. The hygienic rules, the social distancing, the stay at home, and if you must go out, put on the face mask to cover your nose and mouth. This is a warfare against an unseen enemy that is very subtle and dangerous. We have learned that standing together, we can defeat coronavirus as we defeated the Ebola. The Lord will help us. Insecurity. Insecurity, violence, and devastation are increasingly overtaking us in every part of this country. The politics of state policing, or the way to implement community policing, and the regional security outfits and the issues surrounding that show that often individual or particular group sentiments becloud the implementation of some laudable programs in Nigeria. Indeed, the essence of the government should be to endeavor to secure lives and property of the citizens, even though security should be the responsibility of every citizen. The mass murder being committed in southern Kaduna, as I'm talking to you now, the devastations in different parts of this country, Katsina, Zamfara, Sokoto, the northeast, the south-south, the southeast, the southwest, is very disheartening. There is need for synergy. This is not the time for name-calling and blame. The laws enacted by states must be respected and should not be undermined by other groups or even the federal government. More than anything, sincerity of purpose and unity for the safety of lives and property of our citizens must be the overriding goal. We appreciate Nigerian armed forces, the police, and the security agencies for the defense of our fatherland. But with what we are seeing, and even the demand that the service chiefs must step aside, if it be that the Nigerian army cannot cope with the problems, it will be wise to call back even the retired officers to help. Government at all levels must continue to give our security agencies the support they need to do their work and to take care of their welfare adequately. But we do believe that together we shall defeat insecurity in Nigeria by the grace of God. The national economic diversification. The economic impact of the COVID-19 pandemic is so much. The SMEs must be helped with it with some economic stimulus so as to support our national economy. The diversification of our economy through the recent gas project is a welcome development, but every section and zone of this country must be included in a phased development. A gas development program will help in reviving our economy in view of the dwindling oil pricing and its impact on our economy. Agriculture and the exploration of our natural minerals are two sectors that require more attention. We appreciate the efforts of the National Economic Council and the Central Bank of Nigeria in their program and efforts to activate, revive, and sustain our national economy. A sustained focus in the development of some critical sectors of the economy is needed in order to overcome the challenges of post-COVID-19 period. Rape, murder, and sexually based violence. The incidences of rape and murder in recent times are very disturbing. When the people you know and love are victims, the pain is much more. This litany of woes must be checked and be brought to an end by legislation and law enforcement. We commend the public demonstrations by many groups against such dastardly acts